I'm on my way to El Palacio de Congresos of Granada for Badlands warm-up number 2. It's a very good temperature right now. It's 9:30, and I think it's gonna get a lot hotter. I don't know about this way, but I guess it's okay. I think I'm lost. Alright, I'm gonna be late for the ride, but it's okay. I'll catch up if I can. Anyway, they usually start a bit later. Let's see. Stuck in downtown Malaga, where I'm not supposed to be on the bike, but alright, let's do it anyway. El Corte Inglés. That's like the Galerie Lafayette in Spain. Alright, I'm almost there. Took a while. Should be okay. So where is Badlands happening? Badlands happens in Europe. This is here. And it's actually happening in Spain, in southern Spain, right? In a region called Andalusia. It's actually a community. And the town we're starting from is called Granada. So this warm-up ride number 2 will take us up a river called Rio Genil. We will be riding along a trail, a recreational trail that will take us up a valley and then up another valley towards Dudar, where we're going to climb a steep hill, a fire road basically, all the way up to a ridge, about 1,000-meter altitude, and then we will start our way down to Granada. The end of the ride is taking us down some very nice areas of Granada, the old town of Granada called Albaicin, and then we will basically go back to our starting point at the Palacio. Here I'm chatting with my buddy Guillermo from Boston. How's all set up then?
Yeah, should be okay.
Yeah, nice, open.
Yeah, thanks.
You find that in the US?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't know they were...
Yeah, they're actually quite popular.
Yeah. Multiple times we crossed this river, and yeah, it's a bit tricky with over 60 people on bikes on those kind of little bridges. After we get out of this riverbed, we get onto another valley, and then we start climbing a super steep hill. Not the steepest I've had, but you know, compared to the beginning of the ride, it was quite difficult, and a change in pace, of course, in intensity. And then I decided to put my camera with the mount, so I couldn't breathe anymore. It was a bit difficult to go up 10-15% slope with a with a camera in your mouth, but it's okay. That was the only climb of the ride, so it was not too difficult.
Yeah, very nice.
So I'm mumbling my way up this hill and try to survive the lack of oxygen, not by altitude, but by the fact that I cannot breathe anymore. But yeah, it's super nice fire road, and the views up there are starting to get super beautiful. I know that at the top we'll have 360 views on the whole valley of Granada, Sierra Nevada, and the Sierra de Huetor that's in the back. So gonna wait to stop and share this with you guys.
So you don't hear my rear hub anymore,
Yeah, true.
and it's
Quite
hold.
the change from yesterday.
I know, and
But it was a bit frightening. We're not frightening, but
well,
very loud.
you know what? I
Hope you didn't ruin something.
Yeah, here I'm talking with my friend Tilo about a noise that came from my back wheel, or actually my back hub, on the first warm-up ride the day before, and I told him that I was able to fix it because I was missing a piece. But we were all worried 2 days before the event that my bike wasn't going to survive even the social rides. So I'm happy that I was able to fix it the night before. So we are on this ridge. After reaching the top of that climb and you know looking at those beautiful landscapes on Sierra Nevada mainly and Sierra de Huetor, we keep going on this ridge. It's pretty flat at first. We're able to talk, do our social stuff, but you can see the trail is perfect. It's a fire road that even cars can go on. Here I decided to stop and take a video of the riders coming down the trail, and in the background of this video you can see the suburb of Granada. Where we are now is here, basically, this ridge. We're starting our way down to this park behind the cemetery in Granada. We're heading down towards another river with a steep beginning, where we're going to end up in olive groves. And we're going to cross the river multiple times. Really, really, really nice ride.
Hey, how you going? Yeah.
Again, here I'm trying to talk with the camera in my mouth, which makes it a little difficult, and people are looking at me like I'm a freak. But thank God it's the start of the downhill towards Granada. And all of a sudden, everybody stops.
Oh man. Huh.
And then we're starting the downhill towards Granada. The ruts are starting to form. It's a lot looser. So imagine braking hard at high speed on those loose rocks and ruts. A lot of people were pretty uncomfortable, but nevertheless we managed to be okay and not have any incidents. You saw a few seconds earlier two riders on the side of the trails on the left. One of them got a flat, so we decided to stop before the olive groves and the entering of Granada, before we reached the Palacio, in order for all of us to be together again. At this point, the descent gets a bit more technical. It gets more narrow. We have switchbacks going down on a very dusty surface. and we make our way down to that river I was talking about earlier. And then we'll reach the olive groves before we reach Granada. You can see the thickness of the dust on the trail, which makes it a little sketchy on the turns, but at least it's dry, and that would definitely turn into a big mess if it rained. I think this descent is actually part of the start of Badlands 2022, after the cemetery climb, which is the start of the race. And because of the forecast, the weather forecast, predicting torrential rains, the organizers decided to remove this part from the start. It was getting very difficult to see or even breathe with all this dust in the air. But thank God this technical trail was just a few hundred meters or maybe a couple kilometers maximum. It was a very dry summer in Andalusia, and the olive farmers actually faced a lot of production problems with the heat and the droughts. And you can see we're crossing those olive groves, and it's super dusty. The trees are not so green, and there are not that many olives on the trees, basically. Section was actually a lot of fun. Despite the dust, despite the heat, we were able to have a lot of fun flowing down the olive groves, crossing those little streams. I think they call it ramblas. Really great fun. spot for this vegetal cover because it was super hot and the shade was really welcome in this area of Andalusia. So this is the end of the dirt descent towards Granada on that technical trail, single track amongst the olive trees. Now we're reaching the little valley that leads to the bottom of the abbey called Sacromonte before we reach the old town of Granada called Albaicin. Now we're definitely back in town where you can see cars are parked all over the place and it's tarmac. We going down the streets below Sacromonte Abbey into the old town and then to town center where our lunch is waiting for us. This is the neighborhood of Old Granada or Albaicin, and you can see those super narrow streets where even bikes have trouble going through sometimes. But I saw actually taxi drivers drive on those streets, which amazes me. So we're back in the town center of Granada, heading towards the lunch at the Palacio de Congresos. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you soon. Bye bye.